It's like a circular old school MP3 with a CD on it. Just like hi YouTube, hi Facebook. How are you guys doing? Say hi if you come on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, so you can know how many people watch after I post it. And if you want to get notified of when I go live, tap the screen. You can do it even while you're watching the replay. Tap the screen on the right side, click the three dots. They're either on the top or bottom. You'll see a list come up near the bottom. It'll say turn live notifications on. If they say turn live notifications off, that means they already are on. All right, and there's other options you could do stuff, but just check it out. Okay? And you have to do it from my other page as well, Elizabeth's Life, if you want notifications from both and if you're following me on both, because you just do. Okay? All righty. So what y'all been up to today? What y'all been up to today? What are y'all having for dinner, or what did you have for dinner if you already cooked? Okay, there's my Cash App. I'm going to pin my Cash App, so if you want to read the star comment, it'll be in the comments. So you can read that in the comments. Alrighty, there's a Cash App for YouTube. And hold on one second. Okay, guys. Just trying to paste a Amazon wish list and it wouldn't, so. Or it said autofill. So I don't know what happened. It didn't take when I pressed copy. I don't know. But there's the Amazon wish list. Y'all know what to do with that, I hope. Check it out if you want to get something to for me, it's fine. If not, it's fine too. There's this Cash App. Y'all know what to do with that too. Okay? I've been drinking a lot of water. Still drink Kool-Aid, tea, lemonade, and sodas, but not as often. More water. Now, okay, so we're having easy chicken casserole. Easy chicken casserole, okay? It's just going to be egg noodles, chicken, mixed with sour cream, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. Put in the casserole dish. Then we're going to cut up some bread in cubes and soak it in butter, melted butter. And then we're going to dump it in the casserole dish and cook it for, what did it say, 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. So we're going to boil the noodles, cook the noodles. When they're done and we drain them, we're going to mix in the cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and sour cream. If you'd rather mix those three together first and then dump it in there, that's fine. But I wouldn't waste the bowl because they're going to be dumped in with all of it's going in with the noodles anyways. And then you're going to cook the chicken I'm going to cook the chicken while the noodles are cooking. Shred and add into mixture. You can cut it into cubes or you can just shred it a little bit, kind of roughly chop it into whatever you want to do and mix it in there with the rest of with the noodles and the other stuff. It's all mixed together. Then you're going to cut bread into chunks and soak in butter until they're soft and then put them on top all over the casserole dish. Well, you're going to dump all that into a casserole dish and then put the bread in the butter, let it soak till it's soft. Well, it's already soft, but Then put it all over the casserole dish and put it in a preheated 350 oven for 30 minutes, okay? And the ingredients are, now there's no measurements, so Egg noodles, probably about a 16-ounce bag. We'll see. I'm going to use the rest of these. This was a 16-ounce bag. Maybe some of these are a 12-ounce bag. Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, so probably about 1 can of each. Half a loaf of bread, that's it. So half a loaf of bread. Most breads I looked at has about 20 pieces. So do about 10 pieces, and if it doesn't cover the casserole dish, you could do some more. But don't crowd them together, spread them out. And then 16-ounce container of sour cream. So the sour cream is a 16-ounce container. 2 chicken breasts and butter. Just enough butter to melt so you can soak the bread. But 2 chicken breasts. If they're real tiny, you might want to go with 3, or if you have more people. So just know that if you have more people and you're making more egg noodles, you might want to put in a second can or half of a second can of cream of chicken and mushroom. A little bit more bread. Maybe a 3rd chicken breast or 3 small chicken breasts. I do 2 big chicken breasts and butter. But if you're using the same size casserole dish, because all it will do is, instead of it being like, okay, you got a casserole dish, instead of it being filled, like this is one end of the casserole dish where the handle is. Instead of it being filled right here, if you add more, it might be filled up here or up here. But the size of the casserole dish doesn't change, so it might use the same amount of butter. I don't know. So you can test it. But if you use a bigger casserole, just put enough. It says half a loaf, but it's around 10 slices. But just remember, if you want to put the bread closer together and do more bread, that's up to you. All right? So we are going to add some salt to the water. It's about to boil. Okay? All right. Now I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Okay. So it's about to boil. I need to get this chicken going. Oh, I forgot. I want the olive oil so I can put in this pan. I'm using a smaller pan because it's 2 chicken breasts I'm cooking. And I've, the past while, I don't know how long, I've come to find out that it's about 5-6 minutes per side on the chicken breast. Now, if your chicken breast is real thick, I would cut it in half. Okay? Let me double check my chicken breast. Anybody coming on here? Nobody on YouTube. Hi, Martha. How are you doing? Good evening to you, too. How has your day been going? What did you have for dinner? Or what are you going to make for dinner? I mean, you can cut the chicken up ahead of time and cook it diced, but it says shred. So when I cut up cooked chicken, it's kind of the cuts come out as a shred cube because it just does its thing. So checking to see how thick. Trying to maybe pound down on this chicken a little bit to make it thinner, but I don't want to cut it in half. Okay, so just give me a second. And I was going to try to pound. I don't feel like going to get my pounder. So I'm kind of, hold on. I might for this one because this one's a lot thicker. Hold on, guys. Gotta wash my hands because I was touching the chicken. And I gotta go do something else real quick. So I'm going to end up touching the chicken again. But for right now, okay. I didn't want to pull out my cutting board because I didn't feel like washing it. But I'm going to. But let me see. Wait. I was going to put some paprika on my chicken. But instead of that, we're going to do some lemon pepper. I know my husband likes lemon pepper. We're going to do some garlic powder, onion powder, and some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, lemon pepper. Okay? So let me deal with these noodles before I put touch the chicken again. Okay. So let's see. Anybody else on? You still here, Martha? All right. So this is about half or a little more of the egg noodles. So that'll be about 8 ounces. Okay. Gotcha. So we'll put about, this is 12 ounces, so we'll put about half the bag. Let's see how long these cook for. 8 to 10. We got to turn the pan on to heat the oil. So 8 to 10. Let's see. 7 to 8. Okay. 8 to 10. These no yolk ones. 7 to 8 is these wide egg noodles, great value. This is all I could see. I was going to get these, but this is all I could see. This is all I could see. So since it said 7 to 8 or 8 to 10, I'm going to do 8 and then test it there. Okay? Look, I got this much noodles left. I was going to just dump them in. But I do not want to have more noodles than chicken. Okay? No, I don't. So, let's let these noodles cook. Get this chicken in there. Okay, so first chicken breast. I'm gonna cut it. It's already kind of splitting. It's a tiny bit frozen, but I was going to put some oil on here. But there's already oil in the pan. But it's not on the chicken right now, so it'll help the seasonings to stick. That's what I wanted to say. I wasn't going to cut the second one, but it's sticking parts too. So, okay. So, alrighty, guys. Let's see, anybody on YouTube? Nope. Hi, Lokita. Abby, hi. How are you doing? How is your day going? And really, how are you doing from your surgery? I see that you had to go back twice to the hospital. So how are you doing? How is the pain? And so forth. Okay, so this knife, I will be cleaning so I can cut the chicken when it's done. All right, I put it on 6. It was near 7, but I do not want that popping on me. Okay, so let's start with the salt and pepper. Okay, I'm putting it on several different chickens, so don't think it's all going on one. All right, so let's get and I'm going to leave the lid open so I can get it on the other side. All right. Ooh. Okay, let's get some lemon pepper on here. I bought this lemon pepper for a recipe I used it on. I didn't think I was going to use it that much, but I know my husband likes lemon pepper. Okay, so let's turn these chickens over. I put the pepper first instead of the salt. Oh well. Okay. Done with the pepper, salt. When I'm done cooking, I'm going to have to sweep. I have to wipe this counter because the seasonings are getting everywhere. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the onion powder. Ooh, not too much. It comes out fast, but realize that unless you want a lot. Garlic powder. You want to use like paprika or whatever. You may use whatever seasonings you want to season your chicken. Lemon pepper, babe, on the chicken. Okay, so I didn't know I was going to cut it in half, so I hope all four fit on here, in here, on here, whatever. And they're kind of long, too. Turn the noodles off. I might have to cook the last one. I was going to do 2 and 2, but I just stuck the third one in there, so. Let that go. Timer. I'm just going to do it for 6 minutes, then flip it. Okay, let me go take this to the trash. I brought the trash in here. So who's still on? Martha? Loquita? So, let me wash my hands so I can deal with these noodles. While I have this, I just wanted to wash the knife. Alrighty. Let me dry my hands. Well, and if you're just coming on, we're making easy chicken casserole. Not much to it. It's going to be egg noodles, chicken, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, sour cream, and whatever spices you would like on your chicken. Okay? All right, who else is on here? Say hi if you come in. And comment below, what are you having for dinner? Or what did you have for dinner if you've already cooked? Okay, so the chicken's on 6, which is one above the medium. It's got 3 minutes. I'm going to try a noodle to make sure the noodle is, since one of the noodles was 7 to 8 minutes, the other one was 8 to 10. That's because they were different brands and different everything. All right, that's good. All right, let's shake this up. All right, so let's put them on. I had these on the back on a big burner. So we got about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to flip the chicken. This one. Flip it. I'm going to see the chicken strength, so if there's enough room to put this fourth one. So when I time it, this chicken may be ready, but the one chicken may still stay on there for a second time. Okay, so we'll see. Now, it wants you to mix. Oh, okay, what kind of pizza you guys like? What kind? I like Hawaiian pizza. My husband likes pepperoni pizza or combination with different or 3 meats. So, alrighty. So, if you didn't come in right at the beginning when I said the ingredients and what to do, then you can go back and watch that part. I said what to do because it was very short. You're gonna cook the noodles. You're gonna cook the chicken. I started the chicken while the noodles are cooking. Um, when the noodles are done, you're gonna drain them and you're gonna mix in cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and sour cream. And then when the chicken's done, you're gonna cut it up into cubes or shred it because it says chicken, cooked chicken shred and add into mixture. So, um, it's hard to shred chicken from frying in a pan, but all right. So let's flip it. All right, this time I'm going to do 5 minutes. I don't know why. Will that chicken fit in here? No, I don't want to. Okay. It looks so little, so I just went to 5 instead of 6 minutes. It looks a little dark on one of the chickens. So I'm just going to do 5 minutes, and then when I'm done, of course I'm going to see the temperature. Okay? So right now we're going to mix in the sour cream, 16 ounce, a whole 16 ounce. Whole 16 ounce. This I just cooked the noodles with, so I'm going to use it too. If it's in there, scoop out the whole thing. I'm going to use it to mix anyway. Okay, cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. got to get a small spoon to get the rest of that out. But it just said cream of mushroom and cream of chicken. It didn't say how much. Didn't say 1 or 2 cans, so I'm doing 1. If I stir it up and it looks like it might need more, we'll see. Now, I one time bought, I saw it, it's probably still there. They probably still have it. They had a can of cream of chicken and cream of mushroom mixed. So it's probably like half a can and half a. Don't mind my light bulb, it's blinking on and off. I don't know why. I know y'all, especially, well, you can see it too, YouTube. Y'all see that blinking light? I don't know what's wrong with it. But anyways, it was probably half a can of cream of mushroom and half a can of cream of chicken. So, alrighty. Oh, it's annoying. So if you think it needs more cream of mushroom and more cream of chicken, I don't think it will need more sour cream because it's 16 ounces. So let's mix it all up. You can mix the 3 together in a bowl and then dump it into the noodles and mix it. But why do that when you're going to, unless you want to get to the bottom of the bowl and just get it real mixed before you. Then it says add the chicken in here, but for some reason, even with the cream of chicken sour cream, it seems kind of still dry, like the bottom will be dry for 30 minutes and a bit, unless like, the cream of chicken, cream of mushroom and sour cream, they kind of melt in and make it kind of juicy or liquidy, you know what I mean. Since this is empty, I'm going to put the uncooked chicken on here. And you're going to wonder why. Because I didn't think of it till just now. I need to wash the cutting board. So when I cut the chicken up, I can cut it up on a, you don't want to put cooked chicken on a cutting board that had raw chicken on it. And I'm not pulling out a second cutting board because this red cutting board is for meat. The gray one is for fruits and vegetables, and the blue one is for fish, and the yellow one is for cheese. And I haven't used the yellow or blue. I don't know how, depending how the instructions go. There's a recipe that I'm making for fish. You can use tilapia, salmon, whatever kind of fishes you want. I don't know yet if I'm going to do it live because my husband's not going to eat it. If I decide to do it live, because I don't think it has a side, so I would have to put it with, I'd probably put it with rice, I'd have to cook my husband something else, like maybe a steak or, something like that. Oh. Okay. So it's done. I still got to do one more chicken because I cut them up into 4. I split them into 4 because they were too thick. But let's see. Alrighty, so let's get this done. Let's check the temperature. Oh, sorry if you saw me jump out. My hand touched the edge of the pan when I was. Wait a minute. I'm trying to put this I need this to hold it. While I'm waiting to check. Like, kind of popping, but here's what I'm going to do to make it easier because it's difficult right now. I'm going to hurry up. I don't want to burn. Time to dry it. Okay. So it doesn't burn on the outside. Taking the chicken off because it's on at 6. I might bring it up. Let's do this. This one's already going to hit it's almost going to hit 160, but it's good even if it was 155 because, no, it's 165 I think. So if it hits 160, it's good because temperature's going to rise. It's going to, as it's resting, it's going to cook some more. So 160, okay. So this one is good. And let's get this one. So that means I can put this in. I don't want to use the tongs because okay. So ouch. Alrighty, so let's check this other one. Trying to find the best place to put it in. Okay. All right, let me get the casserole dish out. Oh, I gotta preheat the oven to 350. Take the sheet pans out. All right, keep going. I swear, chicken that is diced raw make more juice in a pan than a whole chicken. Let's try this side. This is confusing. Let that do its thing. I'm going to get just a little bit of olive oil because it looks like the pan is drying out. And I still got this chicken steak. All right, I'm going to leave it out just in case. This I'm going to just put this in there for a few more minutes. Why? Because it's not reading what I want. And I keep putting it in different places in case it's just, I put it in the thin part, but it's not. All right, let's see this. This last one. Well, this chicken is a lot thinner. If this doesn't get up to 150, 160 at least, I don't know. This is a small piece. It's not like the other one. All right. And it's on 6, but all right. So let's check this one I put in there first. This, I just got to wipe the outside of this. It got oil on it. So, I am going to spray this pan. I don't know. I didn't say I had to, but I want to be sure. All right, so it's sprayed and ready to go. This is getting sticky. Okay, we're good on the second chicken. So we are going to check out this third piece. And it's only 2 chicken breasts, but these are 4 because I cut them, I butterfly them. Yeah, hold it. Yeah. All right, this chicken went up fast. It's fine. All right, so I'm going to start. Oh, let me check this. Okay, let me check this one that just came out. I haven't checked it at all. So let me check it real fast so I can turn the... Oh, the timer hadn't gone off. All right, that one's done. They're done. Okay. So I can turn it off. Babe, there's light above the stove. Okay, guys, let me cut up this chicken, cooked chicken, mix it in with the stuff, and then I will put it in the casserole dish, and then I will cut up the bread. It'll stay like that for like 5 minutes or whatever, and then it'll start blinking. It's just noodles. It's cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, sour cream. I got to mix in the chicken, put it in a casserole. It looks real dry, so I don't know how it's going to work in 30 minutes in an oven, but I'm thinking the cream of chicken and sour cream will all get soft and like liquidy, in the oven. So in the casserole dish tray, I just gotta. They want me to shred this, but then I don't know how much that's happening. But I'm gonna cut it up in a sloppy cut, so it doesn't matter how it's cut up, guys. Yeah. The other night I cut my hair. I tried to do it the way I did it before, but I cut too much this time. And babe, can you bring that white fan in here? It is hot. So I had it fixed yesterday, but I can't put. See if you can get it in the. So I put the barrettes, but I can't put it in like ponytail. There's still Did you get it? Sorry, guys, it was getting really hot. The fan, though, unless you're sitting down, you can only feel the fan like on your legs because it's a very short fan. So let's do this. Some chicken fell on the floor, but if some chicken falls on the floor, I'll have my dog come get it, but not until after I'm done cutting it up, putting it in my meal, because she'll stay here and bake for more. So, well, it works a little bit. Speak of the devil, who's here? Who's here? And she found the chicken I dropped. So, that sound. Okay. Back up. See anybody come on here? Back up. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, Kathy Smith. How are you doing? Hope you have a wonderful night as well, Kathy. Okay. What are you having for dinner, Kathy, if you're still on here? Oh, I see it up here. I didn't see it. Making copycat recipe for Olive Garden chicken pasta in the crock pot. Hopefully it turns out good. Well, hopefully it does. Maybe you can show us a picture. It's almost ready. Okay. Hope it comes out good as well. What did? Not too bad, shit. I didn't have like yesterday when I said something about major pain. I didn't have any this morning. I didn't wake up in so much pain I could barely move. I still have pain, and I still get pain from standing here in front of y'all. But I did not have the pain where I could barely move. That comes and goes. But it doesn't mean that there's still not pain daily. So, and this is called, if you just came in, Easy Chicken Crock-Pot Chicken. The oven's on casserole. Easy, no, not crock-pot. I was reading your comment, Kathy, and I saw you said something about crock-pot. That's why I said it. But anyways, it's Easy Chicken Casserole. And y'all can probably see the title. Always, y'all know when I'm cooking, the title of the live is the name of the recipe. Mm-hmm. Okay, one more piece, and then I'm going to still like cut it up like, because there's some long pieces in, but most of it's shredded. There it goes. Did I tell you? I don't know. When it cools off, we can check to see if it's tightened in there. Oh, if you've noticed, Shannon, and you will, you probably just noticed, and if you watch, go back to the beginning and watch. Sometime after I turned the light on, I didn't turn it on way at the beginning. My light on the top of under my stove, you know that stove light, it's flashing. I don't know why. That's why I'm gonna wait till after I turn it off and it cools down, the light bulb, and then we will check to see if it's tightly in. I don't want to do anything with it right now while I'm cooking and making stuff, and the light bulb's hot. This shredding of chicken is not easy. Cook chicken in a crock pot on high 4 to 6 or low 6 to 8. And I guarantee you, it'll be fall apart chicken that you will be able to shred like that. Just like that. It's so easy to shred chicken that's cooked in a crock pot. Anywhere else? No. So there's some long pieces, so I'm almost done here. Trying, when I take the knife and I scrape the chicken off the pork, I'm trying not to make that sound that people don't like fingernails on. My husband can't stand that sound. I don't know if he can hear it now, but I try not to do it that much. Because he will go. He's like, okay, so. Alrighty. So I did wash, if you didn't go on, I did wash this cutting board while the chicken was cooking and while the pasta was cooking, because you do not, and I'll tell you, this is a meat cutting board. Chicken, ground beef, pork, whatever meat you need to cut on here. Okay? But let's say you cut chicken up. Or maybe you didn't, you just laid it on here, cut the fat off, seasoned it on here, and then put it in the pot. And you will need to bring it back to cut it afterwards, back onto the cutting board. Do not put it on the same cutting board. Well, you can, but first take it and wash it in hot water with hot soapy water. Wash your cutting board, dry it, then you can bring the cooked chicken on here. You do not want to put cooked chicken on a cutting board that has had raw chicken on it. Never, never, never. Okay? Never, ever. Now, my pot of noodles has been mixed with the 16-ounce 16-ounce sour cream, 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom. Now, it looks all sticky from all those things I've mixed in with the noodles, but it also looks kind of dry. So, but I'm guessing, and if y'all know anything about cooking, while it's cooking in the oven, it's got to go for 30 minutes, and we can chit-chat. The sour cream and the cream of chicken and stuff will get all liquidy and mixed in with the noodles, and we'll make liquid on the bottom of the casserole dish. So we don't have a problem to worry about there, about it being too dry. And I already sprayed the casserole dish. It didn't say to, but I'm not taking any chances. It doesn't hurt to do it. Okay? I promise you, doesn't hurt. I'm just roughly chopping up this chicken. See? Can y'all see? I'm just roughly chopping up the chicken. My dog's waiting for me to give her some, or to see if any falls on the floor. Now go away. Go see Daddy. Tell Daddy give you a snack. Treat. Tell Daddy give you a treat. Your beef jerky treat. Yeah, we got her it was like a couple of weeks ago. Like 2.5 weeks ago, we got our bag of beef jerky, dog beef jerky. We know she loves it because she always wants the beef jerky my husband tries to eat. My husband eats when we buy. And he's giving her some, so we know she likes it. So we got her a bag of doggy beef jerky. Good girl. Is that yummy, baby? Okay. So that's all done. Chicken cut up is all done. Let's scrape it. And that's 2 chicken breasts. 2 thick and big chicken breasts. Okay, I said the second, third, it was 4 pieces because I cut it in half. I butterflied it, like when you cut it in half to make it 2 pieces instead of 1 because it was pretty thick. And for it to cook all the way through, it probably would have took way longer than it normally does. Like I normally do 5 or 6 minutes on each side. It would have took longer than that, and the outsides would have got dark because I only had it on medium or on 6, which is right above medium. So I didn't have it real high. But I didn't want the outside to get too crispy. Plus, I do that for any meal where I got to cook a whole chicken breast and it's too thick. So, I am going to stir in this chicken. Then I'm going to dump it into the casserole dish. Okay? And then we're going to continue to talk. But while it's cooking, because it takes 30 minutes on 350, we can wash up some dishes or do whatever. I have, like this pot, I didn't use it, but you can't see because it's kind of sparkly anyways. But right here, it's greasy. Because the grease from the pan and the chicken, well, it's the oil, was popping. And it was getting on the pan. It got a bunch on the lid, so I'm washing that one. Maybe if I can, move these 2 pans and wipe down the stove as well. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do after we get this into the casserole dish, I'm going to melt some butter. Doesn't say how much, you just guesstimate. And I'm going to cut 10 pieces of bread into chunks because it says half a loaf of bread. And the normal size is about 20 slices. I looked on there. And once you soak it in the butter, it doesn't say how long to do that either. It just says soak it in butter. So I guess for a few minutes. And it gets soaked enough. Sprinkle it all around on top of the casserole and cook it for 30 minutes. 350. Okay? So I don't know how much egg noodles I put in here. There was some left in a bag that I had, closed with a clip. And that was a 16-ounce bag, and it looked like it was about half gone. So that was probably 8 ounces. Then I put a little more from the new bag I had bought. This is a 12-ounce. So I just put some in there. Then I thought about dumping the whole thing because there wasn't much left, but that's still. But I was like, what if it's too much noodles and not enough chicken? I didn't want to. All right, guys. Give me a second here. Let me move this pan. I just wanted to rinse my hands. They weren't dirty. They were just had some of the chicken that I helped push into them. All right, babe. I could get my husband to come here and see if he can help me get this. This was used for a cooked chicken, so I'm just rinsing it and then I'm going to dry it so I can cut the bread with it. I need to get I need to get the what's in the pot in a casserole dish. That casserole dish may be heavy, I don't know. Okay. Well, I was going to put it right here where it's more sturdy. All right, he's helping me pour it in there. I'm going to scoop it in there. My arm strength is not what it is bad, so. But I will check it after about 10 minutes to make sure it's still not too dry. Because what would I put in? What do you guys think I should put in here if it is too dry? What about a little bit of chicken broth? What do you think? Maybe I'll open a. No, I don't think I have a can of chicken broth. I have chicken broth, but I have that 32 ounce. That's 4 cups big. So what am I going to do? Pour half a cup in here and have 3.5 cups left? Well, I would have to put it in a Ziploc bag, flatten it out, and freeze it. But I always label the bag with how much I have left, if I know exactly. Okay, now I'm going to have to soak these. Well, I wanted to get it off the stove. I wanted to clean the stove. A lot of stuff can get done in 30 minutes while I'm talking to you guys. You know that? Clean up, clean up. Okay, hold on. I'm spreading it out. I will show it to you, and then I'll show it to you again after I put the breadcrumbs, the bread. Okay, that's that. So let me show it to you guys. Ooh, the casserole dish is heavy. Okay. All right, let's do the bread. Now, if y'all were going to make this, would you use the end pieces as well? That's way too thin. I don't want to. Okay, so let me see. Put this oil away, out of the way. Okay. It's still wet, right? Thirsty. Water. I don't want to pull another. Now, if I were to pull another cutting board, because they're rubber, it would be the gray one that I use for fruit and vegetables. But I think, sorry guys, I think maybe I'll just use one of these square pans. Tired. Alrighty, so let's do it right here. Okay. I'm going to be cutting. Oh, sorry. See? Oh, see the bread? Yep. Let me see what you guys. See the bread? Right here. I'm going to cut it up into cubes. I still got to melt some butter. I used to put butter in my this measuring cup, but it was warping the handle and it was getting way too hot and stuff, so I can't do that no more. And the oven's preheated and ready to go. So, if you want to take the edges off first, you can, but I was, but I'm not now. Okay, I got 6. I'll get 4 more out of the next loaf because we got a half a loaf. So, I'm going to, see, it kind of, when I go down, see what the bread does? You can see from the front. See, it's bent, but when I go down, the edge curves in, so I'm going to have to kind of. Okay, that was hard, so I might have to make it less. 3 and 3. Uh-oh, what was that? What was that, peoples? It's like, just kidding. My husband dropped, would you drop the remote? He dropped the remote control. Okay, so it's in cubes like this. Okay. Okay. I said 6, right? But then if it's not enough bread, you can cut some more up. The 10 slices are not enough, you can cut some more up. Okay. So all this is the breads, you're going to cut them 1, 2, 3 or 4 across, and then you're going to have the long sticks, almost like, they almost look like sticks that you could dip in the egg mixture and make French toast sticks. Or you could cook them whole and then cut them into sticks, French toast. That's what they look like. But then after you cut them into those 3 or 4 rows of sticks, then go the opposite way and it'll make your chunks. Or whatever you want to call them. It's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, it's going to be longer because it's going to go in. Trying to hurry. This bread is butter bread. The other one was honey butter, something like that. Okay, hold on. Let me get something to melt. I'm going to use this bowl. Okay, so let me get the butter out. I didn't take it out earlier because I didn't want it to get all. Because I knew I wasn't going to use it till the end. Oh yeah, my body's starting to hurt now from standing here, but it's okay. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop me from doing videos unless It's so bad I can't barely move. Like I can't walk. You know? Scooping butter out. Well, I might end up using the rest of it because it'll be gone. I still have some regular butter sticks and unsalted butter sticks. And I've got another container of butter, but it's not, I can't believe it's not butter. It's the, what do you call it? I usually use it, I used to use this one all the time. And I now use it whenever I can't afford. I can't believe it's not butter because that's expensive. Country crock. Yeah, country crock. All right. Get this out the way. I got to get some stuff out the way because everything's right in front of my microwave. Okay. Let me see something. Yeah, it says soak in butter, but it doesn't say to melt the butter. Just that, but when you hear that, you can tell. Common sense. 30 seconds. I'm gonna see. Common sense, you know. To soak in butter, you can't soak it in butter that's not been melted. So we will see. Okay, I want to put some of these in there before I cut the other 4 slices because not enough room on the plate and I'm not getting another plate or something else. Stir it up. Some of it that looks like it didn't melt quite all the way. If you stir it, usually it'll melt. So what's already melted. All right. If I need more butter, I'll open the other butter. But for right now, let's get some of this. See, I didn't put all of it in there because I don't know how much I'll put in there. I'm going to need more butter than this next time. Try to separate them because they're soggy. So be careful. Try to separate them. You can put them as close as you want, but the closer you put them, the more. I'm going to see how far all 10 pieces will go, and I'll let you know if that's enough. This is a regular 9 by 13, I think, casserole. So I'll let you know. And you might need a little more if you're going to put more together. Okay. Throw this away. This is a country crock with the calcium. Sorry guys, I got scratched my knee. Let's open it. Okay. Got the pasta. 1, 2. Watch it be too much this time. I did 30 seconds last time. So since it looked like it was just a little bit more bread, I was going to do 40 seconds. Sorry for not looking over. Yeah, it does, because I before I cut it, I tried to color my hair purple. One night, the video is probably still on Facebook, but it didn't turn as purple as I wanted. But the cutting part is what I did the night before last, and I kind of messed it up, so I had to go get it fixed yesterday, and I really don't like it. No, because when I take these little barrettes out, it'll all get in my face, and it's all short. And the thing on the barrette that I bought, these, wait, said they're all day hold my butt, because it's already got loose. Yep, they already got loose. Well, just by cooking, just by the time I was cooking. I put it in right before I was cooking, because I didn't have it in earlier, because I just bought them today. So, no, I don't know. Those are the big barrettes, because I needed them because my hair was too short right there, and I wanted to not kind of liquidy, but it's looks like cream. I'm just gonna hit start, which does 30 seconds, and I'll check it at 15 seconds. Oops, I forgot to. I was just watching it go down. Oh, it was hot. Now watch this be too much. Okay, I put the rest of the bread that was on the plate in there so I could have. I'm just going to do 2 and 2 because I'm trying to cut. But what if I put them top to top like that and just cut across? Okay, so I'm just finishing up the bread, okay? What do you want, Brown Brown? That's what I call her. That's her nickname, Brown Brown. Brownie head. Brownie head. You know. Okay. Before I finish up, let me check because some of this bread on the bottom is getting like mushy. Okay. Careful because it's a little more hotter because this butter was done a little bit longer and it's a um 10 should be plenty. Even 9 or 8 you can check with first. Why? Because it's already covering it. It's already covering the top of it. Hey, Brownie! I don't know if you heard that background noise. That was Brownie. No. She thinks she hears something. Shannon, did your dogs ever do that? They think they hear something outside, like somebody may walk by your house, which for Brownie, if I was like at your house, it might be a little more difficult because they're not walking right in front of your window like at an apartment, but they're walking on the sidewalk, and you got all that grass area in front of your house. People don't walk on, but if your dogs hear something, whether people, cat, I don't know how they react to cats, but do they just go running to the window and try to push on the blinds or whatever you got there to move him? Or if the blinds are up, do they like look out the window and then you know what she'll do? I'll tell you guys. Hold on, guys. Sometimes she will come to us while we're sitting on the couch watching TV and nudge us. It's not time to go outside, no. Because when she nudges us, we know if it's outside because we can see what time it is. But And like sometimes I fall asleep on the couch, Shannon, and she will nudge me, and then I'll sit there and I'll fall asleep again, or I'll tell her, just a minute, get up in a minute. She will nudge me until I get up. She ain't playing. But anyways, she'll nudge us because she wants us to look out the door because she thinks somebody's there for some reason. I don't know. She nudges us until we get up to look out the door, which there's nobody there. It's just people walking by. You know, somebody parking their car, coming out their house, or coming in their house, going home, or, you know, they got to pass our door or our windows to go to their house, like the next door neighbor, or they got to go past our window, unless they're coming from down the opposite way. But if they're coming from, when I'm looking out my kitchen window, if they're coming from the left side, they got to pass their window if they got to go upstairs. Oops. Because if they're coming the other way, they don't have to pass our window. All right, perfect. So this last of the bread soaked up the rest of the butter. So there was no butter left in the bowl. So that was perfect. So just do, if you're going to do 8 to 10 slices, I would start out with like 4 tablespoonfuls of butter, and melt it in a bowl or wherever you melt it, and soak what you can in there, and then melt some more if you have to. But look, my whole top of my casserole is filled except for a corner. I'll put that in there. I think it's more spread out, but just putting it in areas that didn't have it. You can spread it out more, I think it was. So, it said half a loaf of bread, and I looked and said 20, so I did 10. But if I were you, start out with 7 or 8 pieces of bread. Okay, that's my recommendation from doing this. Start out with, because I've got all this bread and it's just probably going to be too squished. So I'm just going to throw it away because it's just this much. It's probably not even a loaf. Maybe 1 loaf. See? That's how much I have left. Okay? And I don't want to squish it on there. So that's it. All right. So I'm just spreading it out. Gonna rinse my hands. I will tell you, my counters need wiping down. My stove needs wiping down. I'm gonna wipe it down, and my counter is crowded, so I need to get some stuff off of here. Let's see. Put this butter away. Hold on, guys. I got something on the bottom of my sock. Hold on, guys. I got something on the bottom of mine. Oh, it was probably a piece of bread there. Oh, yeah, right here. I forgot I dropped one piece of the bread. Okay. So. All right, let's close up this bread. I don't want it to get too stale. Okay. All right, let's get this into the oven. Wow, it's heavy. Well, not that heavy, but it's okay. Show you what it looks like. That's the bread all on top, okay? All right. Whew, finally. All right. So we're at 1 hour and 36 minutes, and it's got about 30 minutes to cook in the oven. After 30 minutes, we will see, and then I will Scoop some in a bowl and taste it for you. Got this bump on the top of my lip that's been hurting. It really is hurting. If, when you grab a spoon, this is the spoon for the butter, and you put it in your mouth, and you know how and then your top of your lip usually touches the spoon as you're pulling it out, your top lip's kind of pushing the food off of it. That hurts. I ate some salt and vinegar chips. I like them. And in the box of chips we bought, there was chips called, I think it's lime chips, but it's Limeon with the little slash, limon or something like that. But anyways, I had those and this salt and vinegar. They burn that bump like there's no tomorrow. I've had this bump on there for years. No bother. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. I forget about it that I don't even really feel it because I forgot about it. But lately in the last week or so, it started hurting. It looks a lot bigger than it was these past years. It stayed the same. And it's supposed to be taken, if there's a problem with it, you're supposed to go to the dentist. I don't have dental care. There's dental care called DentaQuest. It's through the healthcare.gov, the government health stuff. It's $18 a month. I'm trying to come up. I was supposed to pay it in February so I could start it in February, but I only had money to pay for the insurance because my health insurance is now $74 or $73 and some change because my husband is making more money. He's not getting that insurance. He's getting his work insurance, but they're using his income. So last year we were getting free insurance. He was too until he started this job and he got started insurance. Then we took him off it. And we adjusted the income because he's already got some raises. But point is, I've got to find a way to pay that $18 and some change, so I can have dental, so I can get that fixed. Maybe they can freeze it off or whatever they do. I know it's going to be painful. I don't know, but I just want it gone. Also, the teeth that I had, because you guys know I don't have any front teeth and some of my bottom teeth. I had a bottom and lower partials. When I first put them in after got them, they were just a bother. The food was going underneath them instead of down my throat, and it was just a bother. And I didn't like wearing them, so I was all worried about going teethless while the healing was going on. But once I got them, I didn't care. But now I want dental also to see, because it won't be the same dental people who did it, but see if they can either adjust it or give me a whole new set, because after it was it was 22 maybe. 21 or 22, whatever. Where I had them taken out. All these and the ones down here. The ones that weren't already out. Yeah, all at once. I'd rather deal with that healing all at once instead of keep going back. But yeah, I think from not wearing them for years, I think they kind of tightened up so they don't. I tried to put them in before, but they don't fit so well. And so they may have to make a whole nother pair or fix those. But the problem is I'm worried about how much it's going to cost me. Guys? So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I think I've got everything. Okay, and then, But you see, how does that look with these in? But the problem was, if they get loose, I want them tight. I don't want this hair coming out. But it says it's all day hold, but I don't know. But I'll just fix them if they feel loose. So just give me like 1 minute. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. Okay? I'm going to start cleaning up, babe. I'm not leaving all that mess till I do dinner. Where you go, babe? Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Can you take this, babe? I guess I need a... Here, I don't know, until I can get some... Okay, and another thing, people, guys, I'm a procrastinator. I'll tell you that. I'm a very bad procrastinator. Probably a lot of you are. But my point is, when I first got this new insurance, I didn't, get everything straight until mid-January, so I couldn't have it start till February. And I had last year's insurance through January. But anyways, my point is, I talked to the insurance people trying to get the right doctor's name on there because they had some weird doctor's name on there. And I knew they were because they don't know. So they just pick a doctor. They don't know who I want. So the lady was trying to help me find a doctor, and she was calling them to see if they were accepting new patients and stuff. And we finally got one, and I was going to have to call it to make an appointment. So she put that on my card and on the virtual card. The virtual card, the name changes like within 30 minutes or less. So I called that doctor. Oh, they don't have... The doctor I was going to see doesn't have a new patient appointment. It's called a new patient appointment until sometime in August. I said, I don't have time for that. I'm trying to get a referral to a pain doctor and get everything going this year. So when this year ends, I know I have done something. I've gotten a doctor that I'm going to stick with. I've got, I'm going to the pain doctor, trying to figure out what's going on. Because when I went to the pain doctor some years ago, before I had my back surgery, that took a year, almost 2 years to go through the process of all the tests, the shots to see if that would work, and then the referral to the surgeon, and then telling me I need 2 surgeries on my back. It took me almost 2 years from the first time I went to the. So I'm hoping it don't take this long. But anyways, one second. Oh, that pain doctor I couldn't go back to because after the surgery, I didn't need to go back there because I didn't know if I was going to still have pain. But then after a while, they stopped taking the Medicaid or whatever I had then and all this stuff. So, no. But, so I kept procrastinating on calling, well, when I find out that she didn't have an appointment till August, I can't wait that long. So then she said, there's another doctor in our office, which if you have one doctor's name on there, you can use any doctor in that same office. They didn't have one till the end of March. And I was like, I'm not waiting till the end of March either. Here we are, procrastinated enough. We're almost at the end. We're getting to the middle. We're going to be at the end of the March soon. So yeah, I could have waited till the end of March, but I'm glad I did not because then I looked for another doctor because I was only doing female. Then I found a guy doctor and I said, let me call him. I got his information. I said, let me call him and see if he's taking new patients and this insurance, which it was under the app, but I want to make sure, which they're going to have to change the name on the card again and have to send me out another card, which the lady says it takes 15 to 20 days to get a card. It's been about that, I think, and I got the first card already. That's right. I thought I didn't. So, but the name on the virtual card will change instantly. So if I don't have the actual card, I can just show them the virtual card. But, so I was going to call him, and every day I say I was going to call him. So definitely I was going to call him today. And then I forgot to until it was like 3 something. So I said, let me do this. So I was about to call, but I said, wait a minute. I've been wanting to see an old doctor that I was seeing the doctor I had before I went a year long without having any insurance or doctor, I was seeing, I like the guy. He's a nurse practitioner. But one day, nearing the end of time when I stopped going, I came in for an appointment, or they had to reschedule my appointment telling me that the nurse practitioner doctor I was seeing had left the practice. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was so disappointed because he was the only one I liked in there. He listened to me, and, he was very good doctor. I'll tell you that. So, after I got insurance, what was it, last year? Finally had full year of insurance. I tried to look him up, and the end of the year before that, the end of 2023. I tried to look him up, found his name. He was at a place called Vitality something. Not only do they do regular doctor stuff, but they also do, like, I don't know how to explain it, like stuff to help you, like, so you don't have to have so many medicines. They really get that. They don't just send you home with medicine to mask the symptoms. They try to get down to it, and they have other things that they do in their office. Like, they have hormone replacement therapy, stuff to do with sexual health, on the health side, more like natural health, So, and there's 2 locations in San Antonio. It's not right around the corner, but it's not that far. So I called them. Nope, they didn't take the insurance I had. I almost cried because I ain't found a doctor yet. Because like I was telling y'all a while back that the doctor I had last year at the beginning of the year sucked. So I stopped seeing her. And I was supposed to look for another doctor, but I never did. And I'm glad I kind of didn't get into another doctor, because what if I would have? And they didn't take the insurance I have now, because I changed insurances because this one sounded better, with the deductibles, the co-pays, and all that. So even though I got to pay $74, if I would have kept the other insurance, I would have still had to pay 70 something, because my husband's pay went up. But anyway, so I'm glad I didn't get, looking for another doctor, because what if that doctor didn't take this new insurance? I would have had to change again. But anyways, point is, I decided today, I thought about it, came in my head, I said, wait, before I call this guy doctor that I picked out, let me find the office where the doctor I was just talking about works at. So I looked it up again, found, because there's 2 locations, so I found the location he's at, called them, see if they now took the insurance I have now, and guess what? They do. So I told him what doctor I wanted to see, or nurse practitioner, and he doesn't have an appointment until April 7th. April 7th. Now, I said I can't wait till the end of March for that other doctor I was checking out. And we're soon going to be getting close to the end of March, in like 3 weeks. So I could have waited, but I'm glad I didn't. So I figured, I can wait till April 7th. I'll be in some pain. He's not going to fix my pain on the first appointment, because I have to get to a pain doctor, and, it's going to be step by step. So I said, I can wait till April 7th. So I'm going to go see him. I got to change his name on the card. But I think they're going to make me pick a regular doctor, because from what I heard, they can't put nurse practitioners on your card. You're going to have the doctor's name on the card. I can't put nurse practitioner. From what I heard way back, I got to check see. But what you can do is just pick a doctor, any doctor from that office, put their name on your card, and you can still see the nurse practitioner. You can see any doctor in the office, as long as one of the doctor's names from that office is on your card. So, and I hope he remembers me, because I just finally got my records from the office I was seeing him at before. Because they had it that I came and already picked him up. I said, no, nobody called me to tell me to pick him up. And this had been almost a year. So I finally got him, but I don't think it's every appointment that I've ever been to. Because I asked for my records, but the pages are too short to be every single appointment, I'm guessing. And then there's from page 18 to 59 is all about my blood works. Because, when you take a lot of medications, you got to go I was going every 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, and then I would get blood work, and they would see if I needed refills, and, all that good stuff. So, those records are from where he used to work, and except for the last couple of appointments, most of the records are from seeing him, so he might remember all that. But I am excited. I did find the doctor that I thought was the best, and was disappointed when he left the practice, and now I found him at another practice. Well, I found him a while back, but finally was able to get insurance that they take it. We're at 12 minutes, guys, 12 minutes. So that is one thing I'm excited about. But I was trying to get my husband in there too, because he needs to have a doctor as well. And I don't want him to get sick and not have a doctor, because most doctors, and these doctors the same, said until you got to have your new patient appointment, for the first time before you call in for a sick appointment. And what if usually if he gets sick, he only gets a cold. He hasn't been sick in a while, but there was a time when he would get sick a lot, but it was only colds. But what if he gets sick for something more? You never know, knock on wood. You just want to, like car insurance. You never know if you're going to get in an accident or someone's going to hit you. So car insurance is to back your ass up, back your butt up. Sorry, excuse my language. So, it's like health insurance. What if you step outside and trip and break your ankle or twist your ankle, or whatever, if you don't have insurance, how are you going to go get it looked at? That's another thing. I mean, granted, you probably can go to the hospital and then have a huge bill, but so they didn't have an appointment with the same nurse practitioner that I was going to see. So, and the next appointment they had after that, same day, but it was like 10:30. Mine's at 8:30 in the morning. His will be at 10:30. So when I'm done mine, if we still have some time, we'll just stay right in that area because it's not like we're coming home because it's not like around the corner from us, you know. It's almost like Shannon, like if there is something way down there in Manassas somewhere you got to go to. That's still Prince William County, but it's not like near your home, like near your home. You know what I mean? So it's something like that. So we would stay in the area, you know, go get something to drink, or since it's early in the morning, maybe go get a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. Makes sense, right? Get a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's or something like that. Or yeah, just go sit down and eat breakfast at McDonald's while we're waiting for his appointment to come up. So, but after that, and he's just getting a physical. She said, "What is he being seen for?" I felt like saying a new patient appointment, but the lady on there was real nice because I was telling her about how, you know, the doctor I'm going to see used to be my doctor, and she's like, "That's okay. Oh, that's cool." So she was a nice lady, the one that makes the appointments, but she was nice. So your first interaction with that doctor's office, not the doctor itself, but the office, because you want the receptionist to be nice. If you go in there and your doctor is sweet as can be, whether it's a woman or a man, it's sweet as can be. But then the receptions or the people at the front desk, they're mean as hell, they're rude, they're nasty. That reflects the office, and then you're not going to want to go in there, even if the doctor is nice. So, and the first kind of how nice they are is when you hear their voice on the phone. And she was really nice on the phone. So, it really does, Shannon. I know. It really does. But I've got my doctor's appointment, so I'm proud of myself. I finally stopped procrastinating. I got the doctor's appointment. My husband's got his physical, which he had a physical last January. No, the end of January. Yes, he did. So we used that to get him into a new doctor. The only appointment I got to make, which I was going to call today, but I was dealing with the other doctor. Because we were out for a little while. My husband went to get his hair cut from his mom, and then we stopped by the Walmart by her job, which was the Walmart by where we used to live at one time. So I'm just going to turn my water on to warm it up. So, and they had a lot of aisles, a lot of shelves that were blank because they're redoing their Walmart or something. And they said in June or something will be a grand opening or something like that. But that's the Walmart we used to always go to when we lived off of that street where the Walmart is. But anyway, yeah, we went to Walmart. And then his mom gave him some money to go get something to eat. So we went and sat down at this new restaurant. It's probably several months old or 6 months old, but it was called Chicken Pelicana or something. It's like Chinese, but it's all chicken stuff. Chicken wings. I got a chicken wrap. My husband wasn't really interested. He still has some of his chicken wings or chicken stuff in the refrigerator. But the sauce he got was spicy. So, but anyways, since we're cooking this, he'll probably eat it tomorrow. If he eats it early, no, I don't cook tomorrow, so he can eat that. He can eat that for lunch or early in the day. He can eat that, and then if we have any leftovers from tonight, I'll put some in a container for him that he can take to work tomorrow because he didn't work yesterday or today. So tomorrow he goes to work at 8:00. So we got 5 minutes. So he can take tonight's leftovers for dinner tomorrow, and the chicken wing stuff that he had left, he can heat it up and eat it earlier in the day. So let's get rid of it, you know? So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put the fan back here. Sorry guys, I had to move because I had to open the dishwasher. That means you get to see the computer. No, you don't quite see the computer. You see me though. Oh, you see me. Yes, and this morning you saw my message. I was a little stressed and frustrated. I'm still stressed. I'm just a little, I just got a little excited about finding the doctor that I used to see, well, nurse practitioner. And when you find that, and that was your favorite doctor, I'm gonna be honest. That can. And my husband, the doctor that I'm talking about, he did see him too, but he only saw him one time for a physical, and then he never went back to him. Why? Because he never got sick enough to need to see him. I'm telling you, that's how less my husband gets sick. He don't hardly get sick. And when he does, it's usually a cold, and he feels bad, but he gets better within a week, and he's done. That's it. Under, but other than that, you know, 4 minutes. And I'm just starting to wash dishes. I was going to wash dishes sooner, but I got to talk to you guys. So I'm just going to wash a few. If I can't finish them all, then I will finish them after dinner. Okay, I'm going to just do a few here. I at least want to get stuff out of this sink. I got a double sink in. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. You know what I totally forgot? And I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. Let me just rinse the stuff that I already soaked up. Okay, so this is just chicken. I'm supposed to cook. Oh, I just want to get this cutting board out of the way. I totally forgot I was talking to you guys the whole time, forgetting that, you know, it's just chicken. I want to make a side dish. That was a one beef, so that means it's less than a minute. Hold on, guys. I kind of messed up. Well, that casserole can stay hot. I was more focused on you guys seeing the casserole than I was the side dish. Oh, there it goes. Okay. 1 second, guys. going to lay that right there for a minute. I got it. All. Okay. Why am I washing this pan so fast? Because I need it for the macaroni and cheese. Oh, see? Now I'm starting to think about the things that I needed at Walmart. I only got a few things. We only spent $35. I couldn't spend a lot more than that. So I said, man, if we need a lot of stuff, I'm going to have to use my Afterpay. You know the Afterpay that I use to go grocery shopping for payments? I should have, because I just thought of it. We needed to get a one of those things to put in the back of our trunk, because our car is like an SUV. You know, those with the divider, so you can put you know, your windshield wiper bottles that you refill in your car. You have any rags you got to put in there, you know, stuff you keep in the car. So I needed to buy that. That was $14, but I really couldn't. Then I wanted a hair straightener to straighten this hair. But if I got that, then I would have to get this special spray that you spray on your hair. Heat protect you from your hair from the heat of that. That. So, but I did get some hairspray in front of my hair if I want to. I found a way I could do it, but it doesn't stay that way unless I spray it. Let's see. There's something I just thought of. Oh, there was this pan. Well, to be honest, I have not picked out the pan, but there is a pan that I need. Thinking about making this macaroni tonight, because I was making it's supposed to be macaroni and cheese. Just a simple. And another night when I make this recipe called smothered chicken, I want to make some homemade mashed potatoes with that. Homemade mashed potatoes. But anyways, it's a pan. It's a pan that's smaller than this. Right? Smaller than that. Hold on. Smaller than this big pot that I just showed you, but bigger than this. So bigger than this, but smaller than this. So when I need something bigger than, but I don't want. So yeah. So you fill that up with water. Move this pan in the back of the bowl thing. Okay, so. Oh no. Do you guys, when you have like multiple of the same containers, do you guys put your lids, lids on all of them? Or do you stack the two bowls inside each other and then stack like the lids on top of each other? Which way do you do it? I stack because there we go. Because I'll show you. Like this. If I only have like one or two, it's okay. Like this. Instead of putting these lids on each one and then stacking them. Because it'll go higher and then you won't have room. So which way do you do it? Do you put the lids on each container or do you stack them if they're the exact same size and shape? I'm not talking about the ones that are not the same size, but. Oh, did I pull out? Oh, I don't even need that much, probably. So we'll put it right here. Turn it on. We get. Hold on, guys. I had silverware in the dishwasher too that were drying. Okay, so I got to close the dishwasher for a minute. I can't. Okay, so have this one open up. Let's take out the casserole. It's gonna burn if I don't hurry and get it out. Usually I only need one, but that casserole, I bet it's. Okay, so let's get it out. Woo! I gotta be careful all that steam. You know how it is. Steam can burn. Okay. So, let me see. If I can lift this and show you guys. Let me get this up. All right, here you go, YouTube. Okay. Let me show. How does that look, Shannon? How does that look? I am going to take a picture of it. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of it. Then once I take a picture of it, I am going to take a bite from the casserole dish instead of in my bowl like I usually do, because I would have to put it on a plate, because if we're having a side like that, it would be on a plate with that side and the vegetable. So let me get a quick picture of this. And I was going to check it after 10 minutes to make sure it wasn't still too dry, but I forgot to. All right, so let me take the picture. I know you're not going to be able to see this picture too well on YouTube, but I showed you the contain. So how does that? In case you couldn't see it the way I held it up. Okay? Then I'll take a picture of my plate when I have it with the macaroni, the vegetables, and so forth, so y'all can see it when I post it tomorrow. All right. Maybe even tonight. There has been a couple times when I have posted it at night, but I get so tired after me. All right, so I'll talk to you later, Shannon, and thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. All right, good night. I can't believe it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. How the heck? Because by the time I turned it on, it was 5:48 or something like that. I was late. It was an hour and something by the time I finished everything ready for the casserole. So that would have been 6:48. Probably 7 or a little after 7. Couldn't have been till like 7:30 till I got the casserole in. I don't know. Sorry, guys, that this video is taking so long. I don't know. Maybe because I'm talking. Plus, 30 minutes of it was me talking to you guys while my casserole was in the oven. So, and I did do some dishes. Okay. So now I am going to taste it from the casserole dish instead of on a plate. And then I am going to go ahead and end this because y'all don't need to see me make basic macaroni and cheese from my box. Okay? And I'm not going to spend more time doing that. Okay? So, babe, there's a couple of forks that have something like on this. Oh, so I'm putting it back in the sink. That's fine. All right, guys. I just wanted to put the silverware away that I took out the dishwasher. Okay. So now, did I put that fork in the sink? I think I did. You get out. I'm gonna get out. Well, 2 forks. This is noodles. So you probably would want. It's hard to pick up like egg noodles with a spoon, but then it's hard to pick up macaroni with a fork. But here's the thing that I thought of. And I guess I'm still going to make the macaroni. I made this chicken with egg noodles. Egg noodles is the side. All we need is a vegetable. You still want me to make macaroni and cheese with it? All right, my husband still wants me to, so I'm still going to do that. Because I just forgot that we don't need a side because the egg noodles are the side. Pasta. Yeah. Do you want the regular or do you want the Velveeta? I asked which one.
Velveeta.
He loves the Velveeta. I like the blue box one. I still like Velveeta, but the blue box one is just. I don't know why. I like that better, but I just do. I mean, the taste is not much better. I'd probably have a Velveeta on the side in case I run out of milk or butter or something, because All right, it's boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And once I put it in there and get it started, then I will turn my attention back to you guys and taste the casserole so I can let you guys go. Because I'm not going to keep you all on there the whole time I'm making just simple macaroni. But I will take a picture of my plate that I make. Because once this goes in, I'm going to also have to get a quick vegetable. So I might get the vegetable started before I let y'all. Because macaroni is only 7-something minutes and vegetables. Sometimes my steamed vegetables take the same amount of time. So we'll see. I'm dropping everything. The macaroni noodle went under here. I guess I'll wait till I'm off video and I'll sweep it all up. Let's see how long this is going to take. 8 to 10 minutes. So we're going to start out with 8. And I'll taste the macaroni if it's not ready. I've got another minute or 2. Okay? Okay. So I can turn off the oven, Okay, so I know. I got to talking to you guys and it kind of distracted me, so let's see. We got the mixed vegetables are gonna go with some chicken and rice and gravy and all mixed together. So that's gonna be that. I want we have 2 bags of mixed vegetables. But I wanted something like green beans or something. Or broccoli or something. Because we had corn the other night with our spaghetti. Oh, man. Well, we're going to have mixed vegetables. And maybe if I can find a few dollars, I might go buy a bag of some green beans. We have one bag of mixed vegetables left. One bag of cream corn. It says cream de la corn. Have anybody had frozen cream corn? It's our HEB brand. That's the name of our store. And we tried it once, and it was so good. We've been eating it ever since. It's good. I still like the canned one, but this one is really good. And yep, I don't have any more vegetables besides one more bag of mixed vegetables that are going with chicken and rice and gravy, stuff like that. One bag of cream corn, and that's it. So I'll see what meal I have that I can do the cream corn with. But I might, if I need more than one bag of it, I want some. The green beans sound good. Green beans would sound good with this. You know? You know how they have boiled in the bag rices? I wish they had boiled in the bag vegetables. So our microwave's about 1,000 watts. That's 5.5 minutes. And it's 6 minutes in there, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I keep coming over here in front of my toaster oven because that's where the microwave was a week or less ago. There's my microwave. See my microwave? I don't know if it was a good idea to put the microwave here. Look, how I gotta struggle to get this. So I don't know. Let me put this away. Alrighty. So I'm good. Just this up. Now we're gonna wipe my stove with now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get my fork. Let's try this. Okay. Feel the bread. Oh, the bread is nice and crunchy and good. Oh, yeah. I just tasted a piece of bread. Oh, maybe that was the best idea. They had whoever made it. All right, guys. See? All right, let's taste this. It's hot. Oh, yes. Y'all have got to try this. Y'all have got to make this. This is so good. It won't take this long. Here, you want to take a bite? How some people do. You want to take a bite? This is really good. So, yes, that was good. Excellent in that matter. I got to keep this stirred up real good because I forgot to put salt in the water. Still got 3 minutes, or 2.5. Whatever. And I forgot to put a little bit of oil. Why does this burner keep doing that? I forgot to put oil in here. But I'm scraping the bottom, so hopefully I gotta pull out my strainer again. No, I might try this red thing I got that I can put on the edge and dump it. Okay. But anyways, I know you guys don't need to see me finish up this macaroni and cheese. The vegetables are in the microwave, so I'll dump them in a container, salt them, butter them, do that. So that being said, I'm going to end this the way I end all lives. I appreciate everyone who came on here. Abby Lokita, Shannon, shoot, I don't want to. Kathy Smith, Martha Blazer, okay, but so I think I got all of y'all. And yeah, whoever said they had pizza, I love. Well, no, I don't love pizza. This is funny when it comes to pizza. I grew up liking pizza, not liking pizza, liking pizza, not liking pizza. I went back and forth. I do remember. I would eat pizza, then I wouldn't eat it. I would eat it, and I'd pick off everything until it was just cheese. I guess until I got older and I started liking Hawaiian. So I'll eat Hawaiian, I'll eat cheese pizza, and I used to eat a pizza called cheeseburger pizza from Domino's. I just take off like the onions and anything I didn't like. But I don't think Domino's sells cheeseburger pizza anymore. I think there was cheeseburger pizza and taco pizza. I think those were two just temporary. So, yeah. So anyways, I appreciate everybody who came on here. Oh, let me look at you. Same to you, YouTube. I appreciate everybody who came on. And I appreciate anybody who will watch the replay on YouTube and Facebook. And stay positive and do your thing and don't give up and don't let nobody tell you that you're not worth it, because you are. All right? Don't let nobody tell you you're not worth it. And I love each and every one of you guys. So thank you guys. And I should have been on live more than this just right now. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to try. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, I'm going to definitely try to come on Elizabeth's Life. Elizabeth 'S Life, LIFE. That's my secondary page. So if you're not following me on there, look it up and follow. And if you are, that's where I'll be tomorrow. I'll be there probably late in the afternoon or early evening. But when I figure out an exact time, I'll try to post it. Or at least tell you I'm coming live in 30 minutes or something. All right? If not, just pay attention. Because I have, if y'all know, I have bad short-term memory. I forget to do things as well as procrastination, but I forget a lot. So sometimes that's why you don't get a live, because I forget to go live. And then I don't remember till it's too late, or till I'm ready to go to bed, or till the next day. Oh, man, I didn't go live yesterday. Darn it, I forgot. I have a bad short-term memory, really bad. But I remember a lot of stuff, just like I was telling you about how I was with pizza growing up. I can tell you stories from my past. But I can't remember, but I forget something in like a few minutes. But anyways, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on, and I will talk to you later. I love you. You too. Bye.